up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Thanks for hanging out with me for another lesson and supporting Marty Music right here. Thank you. We're going to break down this Dave Mathews classic tune. It's really fun to play. So let's get right to it. All right, first we're going to take a D chord. And then we're going to play this G chord where it's the pinky and ring finger down. And it starts with this. D, 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 G. G, G, D, 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 G, 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 D. Then we add a little Dave Mathews little magic to it, and it starts with the middle finger on the 4th of the A string, slid to the 5th, index grabs 4th of the D string, and you do that move twice. And then the open D as you transition to the G chord. So watch again. And then you got the G. And after the G, it does a move where your index now is on the 4th, and you hammer it up to the 5th. And then with that middle finger, you grab the 5th of the D string. And you do that twice, and then it slides up to the 7th fret. Back to the D, middle finger, so then there's also this kind of sense of percussion going on. And so it's like that. You know, just a little bit of that. And so that's the first feeling, but then you can go, you know, kind of like a Nirvana, right? But when you're playing the riff, the percussion isn't there, so it's kind of in between the chord, little percussion, and the riff. See that? So then it goes to a B minor chord, but it looked like Dave Mathews is mostly just playing the power chord, like that. If you're playing it like solo acoustic, you know, B minor is going to work, or you can play the B power chord, which is just the top 3 strings, right? So to a D, then a G, and then that B minor to A. And when it goes by fast like that, especially since it's more power chordy, I'll just play that A chord with the index finger, like that. So here's that section. Take these chances. B minor, D, G, B minor, A. So one more time. So let's see here. The very first time it goes to this new section, it just does it one time. It just goes. minor, D, G, B, A, D. Now check it out. Dun, 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 dun. So the D major scale is what this little run is, and so the notes are 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, then 2 and 3. And so it's a pattern with that group of notes that I explained. So 2, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 2 on the G. Then 5 on the D, up to the 4 on the G. So, and then 2, 4, 2 on the B, and then 4 on the G. Instead of the last note, you can play a D chord. Okay, so there's another section, when all the little ants are marching. So that's a G and then a walk down, which in the traditional guitar chords, it would be like a G chord, and then that D chord with the thumb over the second fret, that bass note. So all the little, and then E minor. And I'm going to show you a couple little Dave Mathews voicings there, but the gist of it is G over F sharp, E minor, and then the same thing again. Same thing. They all do it the same way. So that's just, very traditional there. And then during the fiddle jam, it does that and then goes into another set of chords. But anyway, the Dave Mathews voicings, he does a lot of these. John Frusciante does them as well, actually, but not on acoustics. It's like these no fifth chords with a no fifth interval in them. It sounds like this a lot, like. Or he'll add the third in there as well, like. So on this thing, you can play this. Yeah, maybe the pinky there. So for the G chord, you can play this, which is middle finger on that root. Pinky's on the fourth of the G, which is the third of a G major chord. That same third can be right here on the second. So you play it like this. You could use your ring finger. I like pinky. Like that. Then you can just grab that note. So. And so it just kind of keeps pedaling back to that note. So. that kind of thing. So there's just another option there. Now, when it goes into the solo, the fiddle jam at the end, it's that lick. You know, D to G's, D to G's, D to G's. And then when the band kicks in, it goes to that G, walk down to E minor thing. So he's jamming that. And so that's just the E minor with the pinky on the fourth of the G there. I mean, it could just be, sounds, you know, sounds pretty much the same, but I think Dave's doing it like this. Plus, it gives him a little spice, you know. Now it does something new. Which is A minor, G, or it's A minor 7, G, and then the D over F sharp, you know. But he just plays them in with these spread voicings, or the no third. Actually, no, he does have the third. I like doing it this way, where it's just the index on the root and the 5th fret on the G, and then everything else is getting muted. Because then when I go to this one for the G, it's the 3rd and 4th frets. And then 2 and 2. So and that's just cool. He does that on acoustic quite a bit, those kinds of voicings. So from the jam, hey, it's Benny Hill. Okay, where was I? So the band kicks in, and it's this G walk down. And now the A minor G. Now, from there, it just does the part of the song that we already know, the B minor D, G, E, A, A. There it was. Thanks again, you guys. Really appreciate the support. Signing the newsletter at martymusic.com also is greatly appreciated. Subscribing, sharing, leaving comments. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again real soon. So, see you later.
Close to nothing.